Alright, what's up everyone and welcome to Red Dead New Year's event this year. This one's going to be a 2-for-1. Because I feel bad I was only uploading like Madden for most of the month. So I'm going to do like a mix of reacting to different stuff, different like either glitches or a couple of fan films in here. I'm not going to watch all 21 videos, but we'll see how far we get. But I'm going to do this and then my normal gameplay that I do. But I'm going to start with this. So let's begin. Now these are like various old videos I found. Some of them I've seen before, some of them I haven't, but we'll get into it. Manimals. Oh my god. This is, I think, when the game first came out. There's like all these glitches. Oh my god. Of these like animal human hybrids. And the derpy eyes. Yeah, I've heard like with this game, like the coding on it was such a nightmare that, especially when it first came out, there's like all kinds of glitches and stuff. Oh, is this the flying people? I remember this. Yes, the bird people. I love how they're even flapping their arms too. It almost looks like Chris Angel when he was levitating.
Alright, so
Okay, this is the next one.
fourth
So this one
time.
is The Outstanding Gunslinger Dog. This is almost 15 years old. And I remember when I first saw this one, I could not stop laughing. And you guys will see here why. So let's get into it.
happening in one night. I thank you for that one. I'm supposed to be meeting the gunslinger by the wall. I don't see a gunslinger. I see a coyote. Or a dog.
It's a talking coyote.
Oh.
Hey amigo, my name is Leon. Can you help me get into the fort?
Oh my
Okay,
god.
it's using it as a hideout, and there's a lot of stories.
Why is he talking to
We should
me?
be able to get in over that wall.
Dogs don't talk. Dogs don't pop halfway out of outhouses
Oh
either.
my god.
Wait,
I thought he has a rifle too.
Oh, he put his gun away. Oh wait, that's a shotgun. That wouldn't work very well.
All I care about the dog anyway. Zoom in the dog. This dog's amazing.
Come on, dog. Come on. Shoot him. Walk
That's
with
weird
me,
because I don't
dog.
even remember
Shoot
that
him.
model of the game. I don't
He
even think
has
it's
to
the
help
same.
me.
Well, it's probably a
What are you
coyote,
doing,
but
dog?
I haven't really
Yeah,
seen that
yeah.
model too much.
Oh, hold on. I'm jumping on his back.
No sabes quién soy?
Oh my god. He's like, after you step on my head.
Look at that. Look at
What are you doing?
What the fuck is going on?
Pick me up, dog.
He has mandible elbows.
Alright.
It's
I'm in
hilarious.
place, dog. Alright. Now, we've taken care of the gang. Let's let our friend in.
Hope he's still a dog.
If he's not a dog, I'm gonna be pissed.
Come on, friend.
Thank you. Now come on. This guy.
The demonic dog that's like floating.
Look at him go.
Look at him go.
Look at his legs.
Look at the way he's
Did you
walking.
zoom in on that walk for a minute, dude?
I am.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
wait. I can't see.
That's some of like the stuff that was going on, man. Especially in the beginning of the game when it was coming out. What the fuck?
The Taco Bell dog grew up, man.
Look at the
They said the Taco Bell dog.
Oh, Jesus.
Alright. Fort Mercer.
There's some
complete.
interesting lore why Taco Bell got rid of that dog.
We're gonna keep
Apparently due to
recording
like
on video.
Good
like
point.
stereotypes and
Fine.
stuff,
I'm
and
tempted to see like a vulture.
Oh, yeah.
someone got sued or something for it, but it was ridiculous. Horse people glitch. I think this is the last glitch one, and then we'll move on to something else. What the hell? Look at this! A horse riding a horse. I've never seen this one. I just thought it looked interesting. Oh my god. It's all stiff too. That's so weird. Horses at camp. Look, he's like pointing with his hoof as he tells his tales. His ass is straight up in the air. Yeah, when I first played it, I never really saw anything crazy like that. I'm surprised I didn't, because I played it like day one too. All right, you get the idea. Okay, flying. Oh, this is the flying one in the multiplayer, but I kind of want to watch this one first. I've seen this video before. It's been years, but it's
When I was
hilarious.
just a young boy, my father told me about the legend of Abraham Marsh. Abraham Marsh killed pigs just for fun.
Make sure it's 1080.
He went into churches and shot people simply for praying.
You could tell he used the flying glitch to
Sometimes he
record
went
this
into
part too.
saloons and blew people up with dynamite.
Just like I
for no
did with
reason
my
at
high
all.
school project.
Abraham Marsh executed the handicapped simply because they were handicapped.
Because they're handicapped.
And he even went toe-to-toe with bears in fistfights and won.
The downfall of Abraham Marsh.
Yes, Abraham Marsh was a bank robber. An outlaw. A fugitive.
I love the guy's voice too.
A murderer. A degenerate. A good-for-nothing.
Good for nothing.
Yes, Abraham Marsh was basically any dirty name you could think of. But more than anything, Abraham Marsh was a lover.
He was
with
a
an
lover.
impeccable taste
Oye, you!
in women.
Why don't you come and lick my cojones?
How did they get that angle, I'm wondering?
I'm old, but I'm strong.
Like the older ladies.
And so after a night of explosive lovemaking, Abraham Marsh decided that it was time to settle down, and so he set out. Set out.
I love how he didn't get on the first try.
And so he set out to find a place to get away from his life of crime and debauchery. You see, Abraham had just eaten a bad burrito that he had left over from his trips to Mexico.
A bad burrito from
And
his
in that
trips to
single
Mexico.
instant, his irritable bowels completely changed his view on life.
Even though back
His
then I doubt it
entire
would have lasted
mindset
that
had
long
been
with the
reverted
trip from
back
Mexico,
to its
but
evil state. He ran across the ranch to the nearest outhouse, desperate to relieve himself. And what happened when
that
he
is one
got
thing is how does
there,
my father's
well,
ranch only have
let's
one
just say,
outhouse? It's way the hell at the end of the
none
ranch.
shall forget. He was in there so long that day turned into night, but when he was finally able to relieve himself, with his mind and his colon cleared, Abraham Marsh realized that he really did belong to a life of crime.
After a hard, long
And
shit.
so, Abraham got on his trusty steed, and he traveled across the land, searching far and wide for a place
It's like you
that
can't
he
even
had
really
not
do
been
these like
before,
angles anymore because they don't
for
have
a
the flying
place
glitch anymore.
that he could reestablish his evil legend once more. And one day, while passing by a monastery in Mexico, Abraham heard an explosion. He rode up to the door to investigate and dismounted from his horse with his gun at the
I love
ready.
how there's a tomahawk sticking out of the
He
horse's
went
neck.
inside and traveled across the courtyard and realized that the source of the blast was none other than his arch nemesis and brother, Fernando Marsh.
I thought I killed you already.
They pretty much do look the same.
Eso incluye las mujeres.
Fernando tried to convince Abraham that they should engage in a competition instead of killing each other, but unfortunately there was a language barrier. Fernando spent several weeks in the hospital,
If I was that ugly, I'd kill myself.
but after they were reunited, they decided to see which of them could prove that they really lived up to their legend. First off, Abraham showed how far he
Oh my
could
God.
jump, so then Fernando showed how far he could jump, so then Abraham shot a church bell to confuse people as to what time of day it was, so then Fernando repeatedly shot a statue of a saint, so then Abraham murdered a nun, so then Fernando repeatedly teabagged that
Oh
nun's
my
dead
God,
body, so then
teabagging.
Abraham burned down a vegetable garden, so then Fernando burned down a movie theater, so then Abraham burned down a bigger movie theater.
It was like a
So
bigger
then
one.
Fernando blew up a dog. So then Abraham blew up a cow. And then another cow. And then another cow. So naturally the brothers
Oh, I
decided
love that. I
they
always go
should
up to that
end their
spot, too.
competition by having a boxing match on top of Mount Everest. They fought well into the day, neither giving the other an inch. And they fought so long that eventually day turned into night. But Fernando, in the end, did give Abraham the knockout blow. Abraham tumbled down the mountain and kept
How did they
tumbling
capture that?
and tumbling. But eventually, his body came to a rest. And legend has it that it still remains there today. So all in all, Kind of a weird story for my dad to tell.
Kind of a weird story.
Come on, smile! Your mama always smiles.
Oh, that was a good one. I used to always love that one. Let's do the fan film. Now this I saw like years ago. It's probably been 7 or 8 years since I saw it. So we'll see how it is. See if it's still... I thought it was pretty decent from what I remember. Alright. Pretty good costume for John Marston. It's kind of similar to the piano theme that plays in the beginning of the game. I think it would be cool to have like a Red Dead movie. I think it would probably make a better like series rather than a movie, but Seth's Gold. Oh, they do a Far Away cover? I don't remember that. It looks so cool. God, I wish we had something like that. I mean, other you know, games have had shows, you know, like, I mean, the Halo one wasn't that good, but I've heard the Fallout one was good.
Oh, it's like that, is it? Not talking to Seth today. The old silent treatment. That's quite a stench.
Excuse me, are you Seth?
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Mr. Wes Dickens. My name's Marston. John Marston. I need your help, Seth.
They got the right guy for Seth, he's all
Let me
skinny.
be frank for 1 second, partner. I hate people.
I need to get inside Tumbleweed. I was told you can help me. I'm not even sure you know what day it is.
I don't know even what year it is.
I knew this was a waste of time.
Yeah, the delivery could be a little better, but...
You want to go after Bill Williamson, do ya? I don't trust you. I trust no one alive. It's a living who got me into this mess in the first place.
Probably could have dug the grave a little
You
deeper,
don't have
because
to
it wouldn't have been
trust
that
me, but
shallow,
Michael's your
but
friend.
it's a
Friends?
nitpick.
I don't have any friends, friendo. Would Nigel come with us?
He's an armadillo. Let's go see him, and if you don't like the plan, stay here exhuming corpses. What do you say?
All right, partner. Let's go.
I think the guy playing Seth, like, nailed it. Like, with his voice, kind of, and... The one playing John, his delivery is kind of, it's like, okay.
Friends, hardworking souls of the armadillo,
Oh my
gather
God.
round. Do you
Wes
suffer
Dickens.
from rheumatism, lumbago? I represent the only company that makes the genuine article. It adds vitality and vigor to the healthy man.
I love how, like,
But
does
all this
everything at
must
once.
outdo at my demonstration tomorrow. Oh, long time no see, John. Would you like to try my new product?
I'm afraid I don't have the time right now. Seth and I need your help.
Well, the truth is I'm very busy right now promoting our brand new line of hair restorers.
Either we do this right now, or I put a bullet in you and get on with my day.
Don't be like that, sir.
Yeah, I think the guy playing Wes Dickens is doing pretty well, too.
You take care of the guards when the show starts.
Oh, wonderful. What, our lives in his hands? This is the worst plan I ever heard of.
We'll hit him when the sun comes up.
He's like, oh my god. Wes Dickens' life is flashing before his eyes.
Two-stage snowblower.
I was getting interrupted by a
heavy-duty
snowblower
workhorse with
commercial.
Unmatched power from the number.
Who the hell is this guy?
I wonder why they changed it from, like, Fort Mercer to Tumbleweed.
Immortality was attacked. This miraculous elixir will keep the muscles supple and relax the cords.
It's kind of like they're more just like Walton's gang than I would say like Bill's gang. I like how this is shot though. Apple just rolls off.
Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Who's that supposed to be?
I've always been fair with you, Bill.
Oh, that's supposed to be Bill?
Drop the gun! Put your hands where I can see him! I'm sorry, John.
You got my family, Bill?
Maybe another time, John.
Yeah, those, that's way off. They even put Deadeye in here? Oh my god. That was a little unnecessary. But, okay.
Finally.
It was a nice
I see
pistol
the light
spin, though.
at the end of this very long, long tunnel.
Already got away.
After all these years, Seth will finally be rich. What the goddamn hell is this?
The glass eye.
A glass eye.
I'm sure whoever that belonged to treasured it very much.
Stupid lies and the stupid chicken shit maps. A glass eye. That's a glass eye.
Oh, this is the Far Away cover. Wow.
Just to feel alive again. It's so far, so far away.
That's not bad. She's not too bad.
It's so far, so far away.
Oh, is that it? Alright, that's pretty cool. Alright, so let's check this out. I threw this in just to, like, look at old, you know, because the end of the year, you know, like, New Year's, you're, like, reflecting and stuff. But, so this is from 12 years ago. It's, Lord versus 2, so it'll be interesting. I'm not going to watch the whole thing, but see the matches here. Oh my god, they're recording with the camera pointed at their TV. Alright, let me see if I recognize anybody. I don't recognize these Lord guys at all. That TV glare, gotta love it. Inbred Coyote. I like that name, it's a cool name. This is weird, why are we listening to saxophone music? I don't remember these guys at all. None of them. Oh, Freydno. Freydno's the only one I know, but the rest of them I've never seen, really. And the 2 guys, that's not even a lot of them. That is one thing, is like, you notice like how people are just going for like the headshot, you know? I mean, that is one thing I would say that I don't really... I mean, I don't mind like if people Deadeye to get like a headshot. Like, I've seen with some people, and that does take some skill, but now it's just, like, mostly just Deadeye, you know? I try not to Deadeye, more just Jedi as, like, a last resort, but... Alright, I think we're gonna call it for that one. I don't know what's up with the saxophones. It's almost like, with, like, Rouge the Bat, like, always playing saxophones as soon as she's talking or whatever.
Have you heard a couple of more friends from back home dropped in?
Interview with Bonnie McFarlane. What is this? We've just confirmed Justin Bieber appears to be... Hold on, what was that? I gotta look at that again. Hold on, sorry. I just looked up and I saw Justin Bieber. I'm curious, what does it say? Okay, we've confirmed Justin Bieber appears to be watching.
You're not a real man.
Chuck Norris says he will sneeze and make you pregnant.
You don't scare me.
Rebecca Black. Oh my god, all these dated references.
I'll teach you some respect.
I think you're hot.
Coward!
Coward!
Call yourself a man? That's it. I'm done being nice. I pity you, I really do.
Okay, I am a man. You're just
What
blonde.
are you trying to prove?
You're fucking stupid.
You need to learn some manners. What the hell's wrong
In
with
your
you?
dirty farm mouth.
You disgust me.
Okay, I pulled it out.
Put it back in your pants, little boy.
You're pissing me off. I won't
Are you
fight you.
afraid of losing to a woman?
No, I'm not scared. I'm a man.
Look at that male pride go.
Male pride. Alright, I'm
You
done,
ain't getting
done.
away that easily.
I'm packing my
Where do
shit.
you think you're going? You are really showing off, aren't you? Let's go. What are you waiting for? This sure beats milking cows. Leave now.
I love the just blank response.
There ain't gonna be no blood left on the inside of anybody when I get through.
You see, when I was just a young boy,
Oh,
my
part
father
2.
told me
But that
about...
was kind of funny, like, interviewing, like, the character of Bonnie. Oh, man. She does have some good ones. She's like, yeah, she does have some good ones. It's better than that one woman who just screams all the time. But yeah, someone had wanted me to do. I'll do eventually, but they wanted me to do like a ranking or like a talking about like the
You see,
female
when I
characters.
was
And I was
just a
like,
young
okay, I
boy,
guess I'll do
my
that.
father told me about the legend of Abraham Marsh. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
my
Sunset.
father was recently hit by a blimp, and while I was at the hospital with him, he decided it would be a good time to tell me that he had made up certain parts of the story. Abraham did in fact survive his fall down the mountain, which was not Mount Everest as my father had suggested.
Come on, smile. Your mama always smiles.
And so, after he had recovered from his fall, dusted himself off, and told a yo mama joke,
And told a yo mama joke.
descended down the mountain slope.
Oh my god.
Abraham Marsh was a
I'll
defeated...
pause. I'm sorry. I remember like that used to be such a big thing with yo mama jokes in like the late, well, probably the mid 2000s, the early 2010s. That's when what me and my friends used to do is like tell yo mama jokes, and that was the inspiration. Bit of trivia. That was the inspiration behind my first name, Dismaster One. It was because like I used to, we used to make fun of people and make fun of each other with your mama jokes and stuff. It was basically, as the kids would say, roasting, but it was before roasting or whatever. But yeah, so we used to do that, and that's where I got the inspiration for that name. But anyway.
Man, and as he looked out into the waters
Off
of
of
the
that
cool
tangent.
Blue River, he contemplated what to do next. For Abraham's side was the only escape from his failure. However, that turned out to be a failure too, as he landed on a rock and broke his leg. Abraham would run to the cliff in front of his cave hole, look out into the night sky, and ponder what to do next. On one fateful stormy night, Abraham decided that he would avenge himself and kill his
He'd
brother.
avenge
That is, until a loud
himself.
crash of thunder scared him. After several more weeks of recovery, Abraham was ready, and so he set out on his
Abraham would have a twisted leg by now.
So he set out on his horse. Well, I guess not. And so he set out on his feet. Night fell and Abraham was exhausted. He tried asking a man for help, but was completely ignored. In addition to his horse not coming when he had whistled, this somehow led Abraham to believe that he had died and become a ghost. In reality, Abraham's horse had been stolen by
Like
an
that one
American
episode of South
Indian.
Park.
The man that had passed by him in the forest had gone deaf due to an unfortunate mining accident. Abraham,
deaf,
however,
he
soon
wouldn't have a
discovered
head.
for himself that he was still very much alive. And so he stole the donkey of a Mexican general and finally headed out, ready to find and kill his brother, Fernando Marsh.
Fernando Marsh.
Over the hills and through the woods, to kill his brother Fernando, Abraham goes, under every rock and tree stump, in every nook and cranny, and around every bend.
Around every
Abraham
bed.
finally arrived at a place called Pike's Basin. Fernando and a man who worked for him had just finished slaughtering a herd of cattle there and were leaving to engage in more tomfoolery when Abraham spotted them. Abraham set his sights on Fernando's horse and followed it with his scope, but unfortunately shot at it right after it had passed under the head of his own
Oh my
donkey. Next, Abraham tried to sneak up on Fernando and stab him, but unfortunately by this point, the Mexican general whose donkey he had stolen had caught up with him. So then Abraham tried to blind fire Fernando around a corner, but accidentally hit a kerosene lantern, setting himself on fire. So then Abraham tried to sneak upon Fernando at his winter home and kill him with his shotgun, but was unfortunately mauled by a cougar in the process.
Oh yeah, especially there you
So
have a whole
then
pack of
Abraham tried to
cougars.
sneak up on Fernando at his summer home, but unfortunately blew himself up in the process. So then Abraham felt sentimental and wondered if he really should kill his brother, but unfortunately slipped and fell into a river. Abraham was infuriated. He ran into town toward the saloon where he knew his brother would be located, ready to finally face him head on.
I don't know, it's just so
charged into the
funny when you
saloon
just
and
randomly
began
just
hurling
shoot someone
insults
there,
at
just mind their
Fernando.
business.
What's wrong with your face? Come here and I'll make you a new one. Do you want to die now? Or we start with some torture?
Abraham remembered that Fernando only spoke Spanish and said the only thing that he knew in it.
Why don't you come and lick my cojones? Cojones!
Fernando was deeply offended by this and decided that he too would attempt to kill his own brother. The brothers agreed to have a duel to the death, but each first set out to try to see if anyone would help them kill the other. Fernando was having only slightly
so
better
insulted
luck
he
as
just
people
unleashed
couldn't
a barrage of
understand his
bullets.
insults.
¿Qué pasa, imbécil? Shouldn't you be home and
Oh, that guy was cool. I remember he had like a
And so
little
both
coin in
brothers
his hat.
returned
I remember
empty-handed,
all the
ready to
weird
duel
detail I
to the
remember when he
death.
did.
Each brother looked at the other, ready to shoot each other, but waiting for another to draw their gun at their other and shoot at his brother's others. brother.
Brother.
But in the end, Fernando did give Abraham the killing blow. And so marks the ultimate demise of Abraham Marsh, who is dead.
Who is dead.
Forever.
Forever.
You piece of shit!
There's no going back.
Forever.
Did he ever make any more? Hold on, before we get into this, did he ever make any more stuff? I'm
You
curious.
see, when I was just a young boy, my father told me about the legend of Abraham Marsh. Unfortunately, my father was recently...
I'm curious. Sorry, we're going on a little field trip. Fall Guys. That was his last video. Is there a way to see old? Okay, I gotta scroll through. I don't remember if he made any more Red Dead stuff. I don't think he did, but episode 2. No, that was it. That would have been funny if he did it for like other characters. Maybe I should do it and take up the mantle where he left off. But the only issue is I wouldn't be able to do as much like cool camera stuff as he did, because like without the flying glitch, you can't really do as much cool camera stuff, and it wouldn't look as good. You know.
hit by a blimp.
We'll watch this one first, then we'll go back to this. So this is I saw this a very long time ago. I used to love like voice impressions and stuff, because I used to like to try to do different voices and stuff. I can only do like a few things, but not like how I used to. I used to be how like all kinds of voices I used to be able to do. But he's apparently doing it for Red Dead Revolver, so let's check it out.
Open the damn door, woman. Never mess with a Sandhurst.
That sounds just like Jack Swift.
Rugby. TNT. Why couldn't it be bacon and beans?
I remember that quote.
That there's a cute gun.
That sounds like him.
Over the lifts and past the guns. Look out, Jack.
Here I come.
Step aside.
Oh, Billy
hombre.
Cougar. I remember him.
Billy Cougar's walking by.
Whoa! Easy on them baked beans, Sheriff.
That sounds just like him too.
It looks like you'll spend the rest of your life dead.
Mr. Kelly.
I'm
My
gonna
sworn enemy.
enjoy this. I'm gonna have a blast with you.
That one was a little off.
That ain't no real gun.
That's one thing I always liked about Red Dead Revolver, just like how cartoony everyone is.
Orale. Hallelujah! Yippee!
Oh yeah.
Come on and get some of
Remember
this.
Curly.
Ashes to ashes.
Mr. Black.
Much obliged.
That wasn't too bad. He got most of them. Okay, so let's see this, then we'll check out another fan film. Falling is a fan film. Oh, not recommended for young viewers. I better leave. Okay, that one has real people too. Okay, I just didn't know if it was like something in the game or. But we'll see this one real quick. So this is 13 years ago from the ADM clan, which is one I didn't see this before, but I was just like searching around like old clans, and I saw this. It's like, wow, that's interesting, because I was actually supposed to join that one like in 2011, but that was right before they split, and some of them, you know, like disbanded, and the other half became what is the clan that I joined, Legion. And I don't know, I was just interested to see if I'd recognize anybody. So, and this is probably gonna get claimed because of the music, but that one I recognize. I recognize that name. Inquisit, that was the leader. One by Sam, I don't know. Lopachi. No, I didn't steal my name from him. I was the original Patchy. Star Mad. Amsterdam, I remember. Legendary. There's been a few legendaries, but I don't know if that's one. See you later. Okay. Alright. The Hanging of Bonnie McFarland. I don't know which one I want to watch. Let's watch this one. Then after this, we'll probably just do one more thing and we'll call it. Machinima. Wow, that's a callback. Falling is... Oh, okay, hold on. 1970. I wonder if they remade it in like an old style.
Hey, Marshall! Mr. Marshall! Hey, Mr. Marshall!
I like the credit sequence.
Who the hell are you? I'm what you may call a courier for the Bill Williamson gang, you know them?
Yes, let's make it love right out in the open on a rock.
Mona McFarlane. I swear that girl's ass makes my balls as blue as a robin's egg.
Oh my god.
I reckon it's high time I remedy that. Seems to figure that we make ourselves a fair exchange. We give you the girl, and you give us old Deke.
Where do I take Deke?
The town of Tumbleweed.
The Plague Town?
Yeah, that's the place.
The Plague
I
Town.
almost forgot. Have John Marston bring him. We'd all like to see him again.
I like the intro style though. It's like a very like spaghetti western like in the 70s, 60s.
Whoa, whoa now. You promise to be careful with that rifle? I'll promise to hold my farts in when you're downwind.
Oh my god.
You look real pretty up on that rope.
Where are you going?
Hang tight. I'll be back.
Is there something wrong?
Son of a bitch used to ride with us.
No sex now. Must solve this.
Looky here, Buffalo Joe. I got myself a fool.
Buffalo Joe?
Prospects ain't looking too good there.
I take offense to that. No, I'm kidding.
Running Fox cards only have strange track marks.
Running Fox, okay. That's still kind of a...
Damn red bastard.
Son bitch. That ninja gonna have you bent over a barrel. Bet he used some of that redskin magic on you to cheat you. Better do something, Henry.
Well, I'm gonna do something, all right. You got that, you cheating red bastard? I oughta. I like being tied up, but not with some bitch.
Why did he just leave Bonnie there? Why didn't he, like, get her off of the tree?
Fancy seeing you here, Marston. Skinny little bitch.
Skinny little bitch.
Well, hell, howdy, Marsden. I am tickled that you've come to call. I ain't seen you since you cut out of this gang to go get hitched. That must be one fine piece of cunning to be taming the likes of the bastard that we all knew. Then I always wanted to know what went on in that head of yours.
Not much, sorry to say.
You all right, Deke?
Yep, fine as vinegar pie.
Finest vinegar pie, you said?
Just give me the girl so we can get out of town before you two start sodomizing each other.
Oh my god.
Well, I think we'd like to keep the girl.
Before you start sodomizing each other. Yeah, but why did he just walk... Why didn't he release her? I will say, I do like this how this is shot more than the other one. Even though she'd probably already be dead by now, but... He had to take his time to light a cigar. Oh, okay. You know, he could have lit the dynamite. Save some time, save Bonnie some time, otherwise she's just choking on her own blood. But...
You goddamn coward! Somebody grab that dynamite!
He's like, I put it out. What about Bonnie? Okay, yeah, she would be dead by now. That's one thing, is like, it's taking too long to save her. He should have cut her down first, then gone to the town. Especially, you know, since, like, she's outside of it, that'd make more sense. Or just have her in the town, that would make more sense. Yeah, she'd be dead.
You know why they call Running Fox Running Fox?
Why's that?
You're about to find out. Oh! Dang! It's almost like Django level blood in this. Yeah, she'd be dead.
It took you long enough.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, so they're hanging him? Or no, Marston's hanging him. Okay.
Tie that rope.
Go to hell. I'm helping.
Thought he was gonna pants him for a second.
Grab that gun.
Yeah, look at that level. It's like almost like it's water. Ooh.
You got one shot, girl.
Even though Bonnie would probably be able to shoot better than that, but
Old Clement here?
she was a rancher. She should have been able to shoot.
But me?
Tastes like Kool-Aid.
No hard feelings, pard.
Got a light?
What the hell? They're mixing Undead Nightmare with this? That's weird. That's weird. Why would they mix Undead Nightmare with it like that? So now him and Bill have to work together to survive. The zombie effect looks cool though, but it's just weird they put that in there with this. Oh, Bill's done. And they're dead. Subscribe. Oh, you're really gonna make me do that? No. I mean, overall, like I think it was shot better, but I think there's some weird things about it, but it wasn't too bad. But I think that'll end it for this Red Dead React, if you want to call it that. Anyway, so this is just a bonus one in addition to the multiplayer I'm going to be doing. I'm going to rest up a little bit, then I'm going to get ready to play. Hopefully I can play the full time, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy. I definitely enjoyed going down memory lane and checking out some new stuff, and I'll see you next time.